In this old video of Isfahan, we get a look at the Nakhsh Jahan, or Shah Square. It's one of the oldest and largest squares in the world, and one of Iran's most pleasant urban spaces. It wasn't always this way. In fact, until very recently, it was basically a parking lot. Looking at the history of this square gives us a lesson about crafting good urban spaces. Like most open spaces in pre-modern Iran, the square wasn't paved. This changed as Iran was modernized by the Pahlavi dynasty. Like most places, Iran was abandoning traditional urbanism and embraced car-centric urban planning. It may be hard for us to imagine now, but a parking lot with cars was considered an improvement over dust and dung. At the time, everyone thought cars were the future of urbanism. You can see this change by looking at a map of Tehran. The old center of Tehran was built before cars, so it looks like most other Iranian cities. North of it was developed during the Pahlavi dynasty in the 40s and 50s, so it features car traffic and wider boulevards. Farther north of that was developed in the 60s and 70s, and there you see a mess of freeways just like in American cities. The jewel of Isfahan also fell victim to this car-centric culture. It was only until 2014, a century after cars were introduced in Iran, that cars were banned from the square. After 1 century of being a parking lot, the square was returned to its former glory, and it became the coveted urban space that we love today. Can anyone look at Nakhsh Jahan Square and say that we prefer cars here? Of course, no one would answer yes to that question. If no one wants cars back in Nakhsh Jahan, then why do we face so much pushback when we suggest that we should remove traffic from other places that were not designed for cars in the first place? History is beautiful, not just because it tells us facts and stories, but also because it tells us about the built environments that we live in and how they got to be the way they are. If you want to know more about Iranian urbanism, let me know. I've never made a video like this. If you like them, I'll make more. And if you want to learn Persian for free, see the link in my bio.